Good evening, everyone. This is Precious again, half of Jake and Precious on this page that you're watching from. I am live streaming from the UK. It's currently 11 o'clock in the evening. If you haven't known me for a while or you haven't been following this page, I'm actually a night owl. So I did a shift, long day as a nurse. And yeah, I just got home like after 8 p.m. and I worked out. And here I am ready to share a bit about what's been happening in the online space, in our business, in our digital marketing business, and me as a brand new coach this November. So I do this week starter with Precious every Monday or Tuesday, weekly if I can, and if it's not too busy, just to give you more insight, for you who's been following us, or you might be brand new on this page, for you to get to know me more as a coach, and get to know us, and what we do right in the online space, and how regular people like me who also is working in a full-time job as a nurse manager is able to run a digital marketing business in the online space for 3 years exactly last Sunday. I normally say that we started this business late 2019. So we launched this page, I think, roughly. Under New Beginnings by Jake and Precious, was roughly around December time, but technically, we did start this business on the 27th. Yeah, so 2 days ago, 3 years, yeah, going 3 years back. Okay. If you don't know me, I am, again, let me introduce myself. Please do comment down below where you're watching from, because we are global. So even though it's 11 p.m. in the UK and I'm still wide awake, I know that we have different interested people looking into our business type or our model, from everywhere from the world, right? So please comment which city or country you're watching us from, what time is it at the moment where you're watching this, either on live or replay later on. Because we know we are everywhere. Like, our business can be situated in different parts of the world. um, so yeah, I am Precious. I'm a wife, a mom of two daughters. I'm a nurse manager by profession. I'm originally from the Philippines, and I'm currently in the UK in Europe. So anyway, I wanted to just give you an update of what's been happening since I became a coach. And recently, I've had some coaching call or strategy calls with different Filipinos recently, around the globe. So it's nice because I get to be part of the excitement of starting up new businesses from different backgrounds, right? I have one who's coming up very soon, who is a current retired psychologist. She was based everywhere. Actually, she said she, at some point in her life, she's been traveling all around. She was based in the US and now currently resides in the Philippines, but really eager to find a side hustle. In her case, actually, she wants this to be a plan A and really help other people and share this, because she found real value in this type of business, with multiple income streams. um, so we do digital marketing without product selling, and within the business system, as we do marketing online and different social platforms. So you're watching this live from Facebook pages that we have, also YouTube channels, and our LinkedIn group, or our page. So this is how we can diversify this type of business once you're comfortable, of course, and depending on how your pace is, right? But again, this is, I do this part time, but actually this is our plan A as a family, because we love the flexibility, the automation. This is nearly an automated business. That's why I'm able to do this. But of course, I want you to know that I'm a real person, and I do this passionately with a heart, as I coach other people achieve success, in the online space, right? So if you are already interested by what I just shared, please go to our link, www.jakeandprecious.com, so that you can get started and get access to our complimentary webinar, which also, when you sign up, you also get access to the live workshops happening twice a week. But That's for you to find out. And of course, it's free content. So please do take your time, of course, get to know us more, my husband and I, and get to know me as a coach. Because if you ever are wanting to, take the next step, I will eventually be coaching you so that you can achieve your own successful story online. Anyway, so that's just my kind of what I wanted to share in the beginning of this live. But please, if you have any comments or queries, do send us a comment here, or you can send us a message as well. We are very friendly and we are keen on getting to know you more, because yes, anyone can do this, right? If you are trainable, you are coachable, and you want a change without interrupting your daily routine, right? But you're still building up something that you could call your own. And for your family, right? Your circle, or even people you don't know, because we're doing a digital marketing, right? This business system and training will allow you to target people that you would like to work with, even people like you, right? So that you can get along and really go on a journey to achieving each other's dreams, right? As we help each other, we are mentoring other people to achieve or to follow our footsteps, so that you can also experience what we're experiencing right now. Anyway, I've actually entitled this live. Oh, before I move on to kind of the meat, or the, what do you call it? The point I want to make, really. I'd like to just say hi for Annie De Leon Hundana. Good morning, Precious from the Philippines. You are an inspiration in our business. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'd love to get to know you more. Thanks for commenting. Perfect. So, right. Right. So I entitled this live as the only variable is you. That's quite a new kind of perspective for me, that actually we use the same business system in our in our group, right? Um but the only variable is you, because we can all follow the same training, but what would make you successful is actually you. How motivated you are, how bad do you want this to work, how much time are you going to invest in something to achieve your dreams. And I think this also flows into other things that we like, or we pursue as a goal, is that the actual person who can make a difference and who can make it work is you and nobody else, right? So if you pursue or commit to something, to change something in yourself, I think we need to really look in ourselves and see what could we do best, or what are we willing to offer in order to achieve that goal. And it's not any different to this type of business that we are heading, because we are business owners. At the end of the day, it's we set our own pace, but because 90% is what we say, 90% of the heavy lifting is already done for us, because we have an effective business system. The 10% is your 100% effort. It doesn't stop from the system itself, because you are needed to make it work, right? We need to show up as business owners to make our business open and ready to run and do its work, right? So we have to be present in everything that we want to achieve in order to even gain progress and eventually success. So yeah, it's really reliant on you as a person, and what you will do, it take for you, what it takes for you to commit to that goal, or in our case is to our business, right? And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I've been coaching for quite a while now, over, I mean, mentoring in the beginning, and then now I'm a brand new coach this month. Um, but I've been, having interactions with my mentees, people I work with, and some of them, of course, I think that's why it's important that you have a supportive community, because you have ups and downs, right? Like in anything. And you need people around you who cares enough to pull you up when you're feeling low. But of course, if you're in that position, you need to reach out, right? You need to reach out and make yourself known. pursue that connection so that we could, as a coach, or you, if you're considering to work like us, so that we could really help you because we know what's going on. So I think it's about reaching out as well when you're struggling and having challenges and are stuck, right? So in this community, it's really great because you have multiple people who really cares, and who really wants to genuinely help. So this is why this business community is really successful. There are thousands using the same system because of the exact same reason, because we help each other up. um, and we build our business in integrity, and we see that from leaders and experts in this field, in our own core community. So it's really great because we can have heroes, in the business, that are able to do this well. But yeah, I think the main thing is for us to really position ourselves for that blessing, right? And for that, of course, I also like this saying that when you plant the seed, the day you plant the seed is not the day you see the fruit. Because I think that's really relevant for doing a business, because it's really completely different from being an employee wherein you get your salary at the end of the month, right? The business, it's yours, right? It's you to take hold of. For you, like, the most profit will go to you, right? You are the CEO, you're the owner, you can direct your time perfect. Eventually this can replace your income. But of course, we do, and as a business community, we do value, introducing different multiple income streams, which we are actually in the position to do as more so this year than the previous years. This November, also, our business community turned 6 years since they started, and it's just continuing to massively grow. And again, numbers don't lie, right? And if you do proceed, if you're one of the onlookers, maybe you've been watching the webinars already, and you're just needing a little push to make that next step. Well, in the next step, you'll really see how it is, to be part of a successful community. Yeah. And I guess I would also want you to take away that when you pursue a goal, pursue it with a passion, and let your time flow to achieve and match that goal, right? I don't think if you want to be successful, then you just put, I don't know, maybe bits and bits of your time and effort and investment. Because, of course, business, you need to do, you put in something in order to achieve something, right? So yeah, it has to match. It can't be, there can't be like a big discrepancy there. It has to match the level of your commitment, your time, your effort. It has to match your goal, right? So you have to pursue it with a passion and with a heart, and pursue a winning mindset, because it's not easy in the beginning. So for me, a huge shift, mind shift, is thinking like an employee and thinking like a business owner, a coach, someone who really empowers and enables people to, you know to make it a reality, or their dreams, using this business system and achieving, the goals that you have set for yourself to achieve, as a reason to why you started a business, right, in general. And then, so example, to be a good coach, I have been changing my habits, right? Personally, I've been trying to pursue losing weight. Like, I've been trying to eat better, sleep better, exercise more. Like, I've been trying to exercise daily. So it takes effort. And I think you have to face the facts so that you could really do something different. If something is not working, there must be something that you need to change in order for it to work, right? If other people are already thriving and successful, um, in the field you've chosen, or in our case, in the business that we've chosen, then maybe there's something that you have to change in order to set everything going, right? And, getting and generating results. um, so I don't think, if you don't face the facts, you won't be able to deal with what needs to change, even if it's hard to swallow, right? So for example, I've never been good, let's say, with my finances growing up, right? But if you kind of leave it there, you don't face the numbers in front of you, because you're afraid to see the outcome, then you just wander off, like continuously, aimlessly, trying to make things work. But because you don't face the facts, you don't face what's exactly wrong, then you're not able to make any progress or improvement or drastic changes. Occasionally, you do have to make drastic changes to make something be right, right? Um, yes, and then even if it's hard to swallow, so you can motivate yourself really and truly well. And for me, I'm beginning to learn that coaching is about enabling people. Like most of the time, they already know what to do, but because probably other inhibitions, maybe I don't know, lack of self confidence, probably I don't know, a poverty mindset, maybe. This is what I struggled with in the beginning when I started this business. Is that okay, where am I going to get this to invest and all that? And you start thinking about all the negatives, which sometimes I know that we need to be realistic, but of course, sometimes we make it a monster in our minds, right? We make it like a big monster, which eventually stops us, like barricades our success or any progress or any improvement, and it cripples us. The fear cripples us, which sometimes I think everything in life there's a risk, right? Working as a work nurse manager, we always have safety risks everywhere, and it's just like, and even I'm sure in your workplace, at home, you see hazards everywhere. You see risks, right? We live with this, but what do you choose to overcome, right? If you see something great, I think we need to change our minds and really push forward to get to know more, like push the boundaries and see if you can actually wrestle with what is stopping you from, moving forward. And also is to giving people a challenge. So as a coach, I need to give them a challenge. I did talk about last week about helping them know their blind spots, because I think every one of us have blind spots, and we need to know them from other people. Sometimes it hurts, right? Truth hurts, especially if it's criticisms. I think we need those people who can brutally tell us, not brutally, but probably gently, seasoned with salt, according to the Bible. Truth with grace, seasoned with salt. And actually, those people really want you to improve and to change and to better yourselves. So this is a good thing for me to do as a coach, because I'm able to do that more and even earn at the same time, right? And also bring change and make a positive impact. And yeah, helping the people I work, and also my role is to help people be focused, fix, like eyes on the prize. One of our leaders always make this as a kind of a dialogue or an empowering statement, like eyes on the prize, eyes on the prize, because sometimes there are so many reasons that could block us off of what we want to, or what we are called to do, like what's our purpose. um yeah, I think that's about it. I felt like I've been going on for a bit, but I hope you found value in what I just discussed. And again, please tune in every time I do this. Also, last weekend I did have an interview. Weekend bites. You probably scroll down a bit in our page, and you'll see that it's Taglish. So for watchers right now or on replay later on, if you prefer, listening to Tagalog and all that, we have been speaking in Tagalog there, because there's a lot of Filipinos really doing well in this business. And but not only Filipinos, that's why I really have a huge English speakers following, because I believe that it shouldn't be restricted by any race or ethnicity. And we know that English is a general language. So I've been using English to really help people, to really expand the reach of our business, because that's the goal, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. Again, you can go to our link to get to know more about us. There's a bit of story about how we started the business, who we are as a couple, and what our dreams are. and what we're believing for, right? It for the future. And maybe you can resonate with our story, because the reason why we wanna make an impact, because we know we can help you. If you have a pain, like if you have, I don't know, things you want to achieve but you can never achieve. This is where we're at 3 years ago, and now we found a solution that would um, help us for the future. So yeah, please reach out to me or my husband or in our pages. We'd love to get to know you more and build rapport and connection. And if you have queries about the business, I'm open to that too. So I'm glad you tuned in. Thank you so much. And good night, good morning, and good afternoon. Bye. Take care. God bless.